Everyone has their favorite family restaurant that they go to every Sunday after church or for their birthday parties. Most of the time, everyone has a great time and the food is always good. But think about that one time you went and you never wanted to come back. Why was that? Was it because the food was not hot and fresh? Or maybe the waiter rubbed you the wrong way because they only filled up your drink once? At B Reviews, we strive to help you forget about those bad experiences and only leave you with great ones. B Reviews was started when the founders were working together in a restaurant and decided to branch off and help restaurants improve after our boss didn't listen to our suggestions for improvement. B Reviews is known for better food based on better reviews and was founded by a few friends who all worked together at a restaurant. We pride ourselves on our customer relations and only hire people who've had restaurant experience or have worked in the food industry. Our company benefits our clients because we are proven to help improve a customer's overall customer satisfaction. Our founder's vast knowledge of the restaurant industry easily sets us apart from other competitors. We also pride ourselves on customer relations, and if the client does not feel like we did our job, we will come back and help and set up a new plan free of charge. Let me introduce myself. My name is Riley Roman, and I work as the Business Consulting Director Manager for B Reviews. I'm qualified for this position because I've worked for so many restaurants over the years and have been able to lead and better each company that I've worked for. I was put as consulting director because of my vast relations with many business owners across the southeast region of the United States. I obtained a degree in business management, which has helped me have vast knowledge about businesses and how they should run on top of my many years of managing restaurants. My degree and experience in the restaurant industry is important because I know all the ins and outs of a restaurant and can easily find where companies may be lacking and help improve them very easily. So the company that I reviewed was Longhorn. Longhorn is a middle-class family restaurant that was founded in 1981 in Atlanta, Georgia, and specializes in steak. They're a chain restaurant and they are all over the south and southeast region as well as the east coast region. One of the other restaurants that I looked at was Outback. Outback was founded in Florida and is very similar to Longhorn because it is a steakhouse as well and serves very similar food. This is one of its main competitors, and usually when you find a Longhorn, there's an Outback right beside it, or if not, within a 5 mile radius. And the other company that I looked at as a competitor for Longhorn is Olive Garden. Olive Garden is the same gist. It is a middle class family sit down restaurant, but it serves in Italian food instead of steaks like Outback and Longhorn. So it's also a chain restaurant and is all over. Okay, so some strengths and weaknesses about Longhorns um, that are based off Yelp reviews are that their steaks are great. They also have great bar drinks and bar area, as well as they've been complimented several times on certain cooks um, that prep their food and especially for their steaks that they cook. So weaknesses are customer service, the waiter or the manager not doing what they're supposed to do, or the ability to do more but are not. The next thing would be the dim light eating. That's a problem for older people trying to see the menu. That could be easily fixed. Some other things would be the parking lot problems, especially when they're at almost max capacity or max capacity. Parking lot issues are a big problem because they don't have enough space. So some of the opportunities that I see for Longhorns to improve is with their new curbside pickup. It started when COVID last year happened, and it was a way for people to get Longhorn without having to sit down. But there has been some pretty bad reviews because of how new it is. They haven't been able to really develop it into a very good moving, um, well-oiled machine. So like this one says right here, she waited for almost an hour for food to come out, and everything was cold, and a lot of mistakes were made as far as getting the wrong beverage and someone else's food. So an opportunity there would be just to improve maybe the curbside, have a section of people just for curbside, and maybe a cook by himself or two cooks to handle curbside delivery only or curbside pickup only. Another opportunity I see here. Um, this was not too long ago, and he said that he used to come here every Thursday and really enjoyed it. But after his last visit, he would never be coming back. He was really mad because the manager was not very professional, which is an easy fix. Easily, you can get manager courses, or we could come over there and help train the managers. Another opportunity that I can see for Longhorns to improve would be on this review right here. It states that due to the COVID regulations, all employees would have their mask on, and when the customer came in, there was no mask presented. And it was also talking about it was kind of dirty and everything else. So definitely with the COVID guidelines, it's very simple. You just you need a manager to kind of go over and almost run through everything to make sure that all safety precautions are taken, especially in COVID, and even just have someone walk through and make sure all staff have their mask up and properly worn. And same thing with cleanliness. You can just have someone or have designated bus boys come by a group of tables and have one designated for each group of tables. Very simple fix. So this is one of the reviews that I consider a threat. It states that she was trying to get food. The wait was told to be 20 minutes, and she waited over an hour and a half. She asked for a refund and was not given a refund, and she then also had to go and get food from somewhere else. This can be easily fixed with very minimal things such as just time management, having the order sheets ready before and in order instead of just placing them out. Very simple stuff to fix. This is another threat from a Yelp review that needs to be fixed immediately and can easily be fixed. The customer stated that he came in later in the night around 10 o'clock and was told there wasn't any silverware. And when he was trying to eat, he noticed that a couple sat down right after him, or maybe 10-15 minutes later, and they had silverware. He had to eat with plastic silverware and ordered a steak. Obviously, that's not ideal for trying to get through a steak. Easy thing to fix. Obviously, just have someone focus on dishwashing to make sure you have silverware at all times and can have it cleaned very quickly. And this last one is also from Yelp. This is another bad review that just shows that he was mistreated after ordering a steak. He didn't have it like he wanted, sent it back. Again, it was not how he wanted it, so he sent it back again. The cook also came out after that to make sure the order was right and that he was satisfied, but the manager didn't. But he was then charged for a side order of asparagus, and that can be easily fixed with just either hiring a new manager who actually seems to care, or make sure that everyone goes through manager training. And you can do that with a district manager coming down to train everyone, or have him even set up a video. So going over the SWOT chart, they're relatively even as far as the strength, the weaknesses, the opportunities, as well as the threats. As I stated before, in the strength and weaknesses slide, they have great steak, great bar drinks, as well as a lot of the cooks have been highlighted for how good they cook the steaks and the sides. So weaknesses are customer service with the waiters and the managers. Also, the dim lit eating area can be really hard for people to see the menu, cut steaks, stuff like that. As well as parking lot problems, just because how much Longhorns brings in on a Friday, Sunday, Saturday night, kind of weekend times where they're the busiest. Some opportunities, obviously you can fix customer service very easily. Making improvements to curbside pickup, which is very new, so it's hard to be perfect when you first start. Also, sanitization with the just cleanliness, stuff like that. Make sure there's not crumbs or dirty seats or dirty cups, stuff like that. Some threats that I have seen were the COVID-19 safety regulations. That's huge right now, just because COVID has been so impactful on everyone. So that really needs to get taken care of, as well as the cleanliness. Just with, again, just reiterating, same thing as sanitization, but just making sure there's no crumbs on the ground, stuff like that, just everywhere. Also, the preparation or preparation of silverware, food, drinks, whatever, just getting those out in a timely manner and making sure you have enough to complete orders all night long with zero issues. In conclusion, restaurant reviews are so important in the internet age because reviews can make or break a customer's decision to go to your restaurant or competitors. With B Reviews, though, we will show you how to fix your minimal mistakes and guarantee improvement of customer satisfaction and return within a month. A huge thank you to Longhorn for hiring us to help boost their reviews and be able to provide them with valuable resources to improve their company overall. If your company would be interested to get in touch with B Reviews, our phone number is 888-647-7345, or our email is yourconsultingcompany@breviews.com. To check out our awesome staff and see real-life examples of customer satisfaction, check out our website at www.breviews.com. We're also running a promo that if you book us in the next week, we're giving away custom B Review sunglasses made by Ray-Ban to you as well as all your staff. Thank you all for listening to my presentation.